Are we gonna let them in now?
1 second, I'm starting like the live streaming for recording, but it'll be like private live stream.
Okay. Or let's just wait a
Do
couple
participants
minutes.
have the ability to show their video?
Yeah, they have to.
Wait, because
Are you
Yuvansh is saying he
asking?
can't.
Oh, like, okay, wait.
Wait, let me. Can someone make Yuvansh co-host?
We need to let them in. And also I can't manage all of that. So just FYI, because I have to like lead, right? I cannot manage that. So
Yeah, Aditya and Yashma, don't worry about like admitting people or anything. Just sit there.
Yeah, I can help with that.
all right, let's let the people in. No.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second. What do we need to do exactly with the participants? Like just letting them in, right? Nothing else? Making sure their names are good.
Yeah, ask them to accept
Yeah,
an
and someone
invite.
has to do the attendance thing.
No,
Sorry,
the
Mo.
tennis will automatically happen. It's fine.
Okay, okay.
I'm just letting in a few people, just our mentors and stuff.
Can we let them in now? Because like they're like saying in the WhatsApp chat. Like they're
Just
like
Yes, let's let them in.
okay. Hi everyone, welcome back to our second meditation session. So we will begin in a minute or two so we can let everyone else join. Just before we start though, please make sure you have a quiet environment so that you can meditate in, and just be in a separate room where you won't have any distractions or anything.
And just a reminder that everyone, please rename yourself to your full name that you registered with for attendance purposes, and please uh keep your camera on.
Okay, we're going to start the meeting now, so please make sure you're ready to meditate and have a good environment. So, welcome back to our second meditation session, and I'll just do a little intro before we go into the meditation. So, as we went over in our last and Sunday session, we went over self-realization. So, I'll just play this video, which will just go through what this process looks like. Okay, 1 second. I'll just share my audio real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna play it again.
In the sacrum bone, at the base of the spine of every human being, there is a dormant spiritual energy known in Sanskrit as Kundalini. When awakened, it rises through vital energy centers along the spinal cord, called chakras. As the Kundalini passes through the fontanelle area, we can feel a cool breeze above our heads and in the palms of our hands as we enter a state of thoughtless awareness, peace and oneness, known as self-realization.
Okay, so that just video just went over a little about what self-realization was in a high overview. So, okay, so as we discussed earlier, we have a subtle system, which is like an inner framework within our bodies. So we have many energy channels, chakras located within our body, and they each represent us qualities which it can associate with our daily lives. So we have 7 energy centers, as went through in the video, which each correlate to several qualities. For example, we have a 5th energy center, which correlates with guilt, guilty feelings, and we have a 6th one, which is about forgiveness. As so, we have 7 of those types of chakras, which are located throughout our body. And we also have 3 energy channels, which also correlate with different aspects. So, for example, we have our left channel that correlates to the past, the emotion side of our daily lives. So, whether it is you're feeling sad, you're feeling emotional, stuff like that correlate with our left side. And in our right channel, we that correlates to the future. So say you're having anxiety, futuristic thoughts, you're always thinking about the future, problems like that are related to the right channel. So whenever we have a problem in our day-to-day lives, that correlates with our left or our right channel. So any of our problems, whether it be having trouble at school, feeling stressed, all of that can be sorted into a left side problem or a right channel problem. But when we are balanced through doing this meditation, we we are in our central channel. We don't sway to the left or to the right, and we stay in balance by staying within the central channel. So, can you guys please stop annotating? Okay, so yeah, the central channel is about balance, staying in the present, not going too far, not thinking about the past or the future, just staying balanced. So that's just a little overview about the inner framework or subtle system. And yeah, so like I said earlier, we will be doing the meditation today. So before we start, please make sure you are in a good environment where you can meditate comfortably. And whether you're sitting down or on a chair, whatever works with you, please make sure you do that. And yeah, I'll now hand it over to Aditya, who will go through the meditation.
Okay, so hi everybody. My name is Aditya. I'll be leading you all through the meditation for today. As we've been doing for the past few sessions, we can start by raising our Kundalini and take a bandha. So as demonstrated by the video, please just follow along.
We will go through a small exercise we do every time before and after our meditation called Kundalini Bandhan. The first part symbolizes our desire to raise our energy and keep it raised throughout the day. For this, we place our left hand, which is the hand of our desire, in front of our sacrum bone, raising it slowly along our spine. And with our right hand, the hand of action, we wrap it around the left hand in a slow circular motion. Once you get to the top, you tie a knot, symbolically tying your energy so it stays up. We repeat this 2 more times. The third time, we will tie 3 knots, symbolizing each of our energy channels. The second part symbolizes a shield of protection, which we place upon ourselves. Here we keep our left hand on our lap, and with our right hand, we spread our energy from one side of our body to the other, and back, forming a kind of rainbow-like shape. We do this 7 times, once for each energy center. This exercise should be done before and after meditation, but also before leaving house in the morning and going to work to keep yourself in protection throughout the day. We will go
Now we can start with the meditation. So first, please try and keep your eyes closed for the duration of the session and try to keep your attention on nothing but yourself and within. We can start by keeping our left hand on our lap with the palm open. And we can take our right hand and place it towards the ground. So this position symbolizes the left channel. And we can say a few affirmations. We can say, Mother Energy or Mother Kundalini, please give me pure desire. Please give me pure knowledge. Please keep me completely detached from the past. Please allow me to let go of any grudge, any guilt, or any past temptation. Please remove these from my left channel. Again, try to keep your left hand with the palm open on your lap and keep your right hand towards the ground. We can move our right hand on our lap with the palm open. And we can take our left hand and point it towards the sky. So again, your right hand should be on your lap with the palm open, and your left hand should be towards the sky. This is the position of our right channel, which pertains towards the future, any anxieties that we may have, any thoughts, over planning, overthinking. So here we can say Mother Energy or Mother Kundalini, please remove any overthinking, any futuristic planning. All of the temptations or distractions from the future that are causing our attention to be in imbalance. You can say these affirmations within, or you can say them out loud. We can also say, Mother Energy, please cool down our right side. Please remove all of the overwork and all of the overthinking from our right channel. We can move our left hand back on our lap. Again, we can try and close our eyes. And with both of our hands on the lap, with the palms open, here we can focus on our central channel. So the central channel has qualities such as balance and being in the present rather than the future or the past. So here we can say, again, with both of your hands open on the lap and with your eyes closed, we can say, Mother Energy or Mother Kundalini, please keep me in balance throughout the day. Let me not go too much to the past or the future, but please keep me in the center. Please keep me in the present. We can also say, Mother Kundalini, please rise through my subtle system. Mother Kundalini, please rise through my subtle system. So in the next few steps, the diagram will not be shown on the screen, so please try to follow through. While keeping our right hand on our lap with the palm open, you can take your left hand and put it on the right side of your stomach. So left hand should be on the right side of your stomach. Doesn't have to be in a specific region or specific area, just it should be on the right side of your stomach. And your right hand should be on your lap with the palm open. So this is the area of our liver, and it's also the area of the attention, the qualities of attention. So here we can say, mothering energy, please give me a strong attention. Please remove any distractions that might be taking my attention to the past or the future. Please keep my attention in balance. Try not to be too rigid and think about hand placements or think about the steps too much. Just be relaxed and try to just witness what you're feeling. Don't try to think, just witness. Now we can move our left hand back on our lap. Left hand should now have its palm open. And we can take our right hand, put it on our heart. So once again, left hand with the palm open on the lap. The right hand should be on the heart. This is the area of our spirit or the true self, the true version, the inner version of yourself. Here we can say, mothering energy or Mother Kundalini, please make me the true version of myself. Please remove any anxieties or fears that are not allowing me to be completely confident with myself. Mothering energy, please make me the spirit or the true self. We can keep the left hand still on her lap with the palm open. And we can take her right hand, put it on her scalp. As we've been doing, we can rotate the scalp clockwise and for around 7 times. Apply some pressure as well. Here we can say, mothering energy, please rise through my subtle system. Mothering energy, please keep me in balance. And you can raise your right hand a little bit above. Keeping your eyes closed, you can keep your left hand on your lap and your right hand above a little bit. Don't try to think too much as to what you're feeling, how you're feeling it. Just try and observe what you're feeling. Don't just give a mental commentary about it. Just try and feel. We can switch our hands. So right hand should be on the lap, with the palm open, then left hand above. Now we can move our left hand back in our lap. We can meditate here in silence with our palms open on our lap. Close our eyes for just a minute. Now we can open our eyes. We can stay in the relaxed state. And what we can do now is raise our Kundalini and take the Bandhan once again. So we can just repeat the same steps as we've been doing. So 1 knot at the top. Then 2 knots. Now 3 knots. Now we can balance our energy or give ourselves the bandha. 7 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you can open your eyes and come back to reality kind of. And that concludes today's meditation. We can move into our Q&A. Just for a few reminders, our daily meditation sessions are from 8:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern time zone. So from Monday to Wednesday, and Sunday from 7 to 8 p.m. EST, we have our theory session. That's going to be an hour long, roughly. Also, please try to be on time to each and every one of these meetings, because the more you miss, the more it's unlikely for you guys to receive your full volunteer hours. And just to avoid all that, just be here on time. That way you can go through the entire meditation session and ultimately observe a difference in your own self in your day-to-day life. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, you guys can ask in the chat or raise your hand and just speak on the microphone. And that's about it. Okay, so there are a few questions about what you're supposed to feel. So warmness typically signifies that there's like a blockage. So blockages can mean that, so like, for example, you're feeling guilty one day a lot, right? That is a negative thing, and that's the blockage that we're referring to. And that blockage can be signified in heat. The next thing is coolness. Having like cool sensation, that can signify balance, or the idea that your energy center or your channel or whatever you're feeling at the top of your head, that signifies that you're in balance, and you are in that balanced state. As per your volunteer hours, we will be sending out a certificate, and so as per volunteer hours, don't stress about that right now. We'll manage that because all of you guys are from different school counties and different places across the US. So for volunteer hours, we'll try to worry about that later, but there will be 60 volunteer hours for all of you if you all join the meetings regularly and try not to miss as many. So yeah. For those of you who have these volunteer hour questions, try to email the Teens Can Meditate email. So I'm going to be putting that in the chat. Or you guys can contact your adult mentors. But if you guys don't have anything else, you guys are free to leave.
There's a question from Yandel. Somebody wants to answer. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not on camera, but I can answer this question. So, Yandel, they're not opposing forces. It's not like left is warm and right is cool or anything. When both your left and right are cleared out, then you would feel a cool breeze. If you feel a warm breeze on your left or the right hand, it means that um, they're not in balance. Once they clear out, then you start feeling the cool breeze. So warm means the same thing on left hand or right hand, and cool means the same thing on left hand, right. Does that answer your question?
Also, maybe if you're feeling like really warm on supposing your left hand, then you could try to just keep your left hand on your lap and then your right hand down towards the earth. And then once you feel cool and then you're feeling heat on your right hand, then you can switch back to your right hand on your lap and your left hand towards the sky. So you can maybe try switching in the middle till you feel balanced on both. But it's good that you're feeling sensations on both your hands. And the next step of that is trying to feel the cool breeze on both your hands, which would mean that your channels are both balanced and you're trying to be in the center. So, like these techniques we went over today with the left side, with the left hand on our lap and the right hand towards the earth, and the right hand on our lap and left hand towards the sky, we could use these techniques to balance our energy and our state. So it will take some time at first to balance and get both sides to be cool, but eventually, the more we meditate, become easier and happen faster.
If you guys don't have any more questions, you guys are free to leave.
Manvik, do you have any questions or experiences you'd like to share?
Okay, so now it's us. Hello?
Yeah, the meditation was good. It was good, the explanation, and then yeah.
Yeah, one thing I noticed, you should have like said that the bandhan has to go over your head, because I've seen people doing like this and like over the forehead. So yeah,
And
Okay.
then one thing more about London, I saw people going like this, like say your left hand should be like fixed. But yeah, everything else
you
was good.
should specify that.
What?
No, he said specify. So specify that your hand should go over the right hand or left hand.
Yeah, okay.
Can we
Hey,
give uncles and
Now
aunts?
it should work. It should work.
one suggestion. So before ending the session, maybe we can give them what we're going to cover it tomorrow, so that way they'll know, they'll be prepared for tomorrow, and also it make them interesting, because they should not think that we are going to over the same thing again and again.
We're not doing any like new theories or anything. We're gonna do the same meditation, like pretty much in the same like weekday sessions, like through Monday to Wednesday.
The same thing we're going to do it for entire week.
Yeah, pretty much. On Sunday, we'll
Yeah, so
cover
like
new topics.
in the weekdays, it would be like the daily normal meditation sessions, and the weekends it would go through new topics.
Okay, because I saw some kids
So
that
the
literally sleeping.
Bandhan,
No, he was not well actually. I was watching him all the way. He was
Oh, okay.
talking a lot since the beginning, and so he wasn't well today. I saw that. So when the right while was clearing, he fell asleep.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
He was
Aditya
Korean,
and
I think, right?
yeah, Arjun Garg, I think.
Oh yeah, he fell asleep.
Aditya and Bandhan, bring both hands together. So then you are not like this. Bring as much as together, both sides are on the same line. Like we know the magnetic theory, right? Like one magnet is rotating another, so it creates an electric field. That's how the whole vibrational field gets created when you bring together. You see, like even Shimataji's video, both hands are together. So bring as much, at least center, both hands.
Okay.
So that helps. Because when they learn first time, they learn right, so they'll keep following it.
Okay.
Otherwise, like if I learn in the first time itself like wrong, I keep doing the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
Bring both like closer.
But in
And
the video,
Yeah.
I observed that, Sarika.
yeah, in the video they are showing inside. So
yeah,
maybe we need to
that is there
change
in the
the
video, but like while
video.
showing, you can tell that. Yeah. Like one constant magnet, the other rotating magnet. You can take that example.
Maybe we could have someone like someone who could show their like whole body, sit back a bit. Because I think when we're like supposing we had our like left hand, no one can see what we have. So I think should we have someone who can like show their whole body, like maybe
We
sit on
can
the
do that
ground?
on Sunday, Swayam. Sunday.
But even on the daily meditation, so that they have something to look at and they can easily see.
Yeah, we can have
Like
recorded
we have the
video.
diagram.
No, like during like one of us, like whoever's not leading, like today, they could just
For the
like
spotlight, you mean?
yeah, they
Okay.
can spotlight, and then if you wanna say like oh like this, then you can like reference them.
Okay.
Anshu is telling there is a video of Srimataji showing the taking bandhan. We can put that.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
Anshika.
a good idea.
Yeah, also talks. Like talks, I feel like there are a bunch of good like Saj talks about Srimataji and like her like doing it with the new seekers. So I think we should try to include that in the Sunday session if possible.
Hey, team, can we put the new member in the lobby, please? Someone?
Someone
Yeah,
just joined.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Nobody's there.
Jake Kishore.
Oh, he's in the waiting room. He's in the waiting.
He was here, we moved him, I think.
Oh, okay.
Let's say in the waiting room that the meeting.
Are there any presenters for tomorrow, like decided?
We're like checking vibrations. Everyone is like joining at 8 o'clock, so then we're checking vibrations and setting up. So if you'd like to lead, please join at that time.
Okay.
And we will check vibrations every day.
Okay. Not tomorrow, I don't.
Eshu Mataji, are we taking attendance? I checked to see who joined from my list, and only one kid joined. So are we all taking attendance, or is it all taken together?
No, there
No,
is
so we have this Zoom app which automatically takes attendance, so we don't need to do it.
there is a report that's generated, which I download every day after the meeting.
Okay, yes.
The problem was that they were coming up with their own name, sometimes a mother's name, sometimes. So it's taking too long for me to kind of get the right list with the registered names. So I cleaned up today and for the both days. So we have about 25 kids missing on each day from who registered. And another point today, Dr. Hendricks called because I sent him the list with 113 kids. and 91. So he was a little concerned about the difference in the two groups. It's a 20% difference, and that could create problems for them when they actually go for review. There could be questions about the data. And because they said they would be using a randomizing tool, it should be more or less equal, but it didn't happen. So he said there is a risk of the whole research, even though we may have a good result, the reviewers can reject the research. So there are very big risks for them if we look at it from a research perspective.
Uncle,
So
yeah.
4 yogis on this group. So 3 yogis on this group and 1 on the B group. So I'm tracking the attendance, and there are a few people who never attended. So like one of the people on my group, he didn't attend on Sunday or Monday. And so I told him to move to group B because he said he can't even attend all Sundays. So that's like major part, like it's one
Oh
of
yeah,
those.
there was someone that texted today, messaged me in the Zoom. It was Pranav Gade, I
Yeah.
think his name is, and he said that his mom texted and said that she's the one she's the one on the Zoom because he has a conflict today. So I told her
And
that
there was no video.
we need him to I think it's only for today, not like every week on Tuesdays. So I asked him I told her that it's best. I mean, he has to join because otherwise he won't be able to experience it.
So whoever hasn't attended this week, probably will take that list and move them to B. At least
Uncle,
But wouldn't that mess with the data?
No,
No, but they didn't do any sessions
they
at
didn't
all.
attend any session.
So we
So
will not consider their surveys as well?
no, their surveys are all there. So they will move to group B. So if 10 kids move from group A to group B, then it'll become 100, 101, right? It'll be equal. And then survey's already there. Then those 10 kids will take the survey again at the end of the 6 weeks, and then they'll continue for the following 6 weeks. If they didn't attend at all, we haven't lost, because if they say they took realization on Sunday, and then that would become a little difficult. And another thing that happened yesterday was one of the B group joined yesterday. So probably they got the link, so they joined. So now we have to figure out what to do with that particular. I'll keep a track. If he's joining regularly, then we'll try to put him in, continue in A.
Yes, Harika, then we have to move that Ashrit to group B because they're telling that he'll join on Wednesday. So instead of joining on Wednesday now, we can ask them to join on the group B.
If anybody you see consistently they have to miss or something is happening.
So far they have not joined. The one kid from my group, he didn't join till now. He's telling he'll join first time on Wednesday and then again he may miss on Sunday. That's what he's telling.
Okay, then let him not come only. That way we can just move him to B and
group B.
But yeah, we can do one thing since we created a WhatsApp group for group A only, right?
Yeah.
We can ask them to rename themselves as first name, last name, group A.
I posted it already.
No, to avoid
No, I think that kid probably knows he's B, but he just joined because by mistake the link was posted on the main group. So he must have just clicked and joined. Because normally they shouldn't have the link. But I deleted the link after the meeting yesterday, but I'll keep an eye. I think it was just by mistake happened. I mean, they must have been curious, or I don't know how.
Okay.
Because they know that they're not supposed to join the group A. So let's be careful for this session, this whole 6 weeks, that we keep the integrity of the participants and the regular, because again, if they don't participate 80% or more, then again they'll be dropped from the research. So we don't want a lot of people to drop off. Then we have a small group of people for the analysis.
But wouldn't it create a disparity if we move a lot of people to the group B then, if they're not joining?
No, they didn't join, right? So it doesn't matter, isn't it? They didn't join at all. It's not like they joined half. So ideally, they should have already been in group B, those people.
Okay.
I mean, equal distribution, if it went by equal distribution. So the only thing is, if we have to move 10 people, so that's all we need to move. So we'll check that. And because once the end of 6 weeks, they take the second survey, then the data for the research is already done. So there's nothing that will go any further with the research part of this project. So
I just have a quick question. There are a few like these outliers. So there's this one person named Aditi Shukla. Did we take care of her? Aditi Shukla, she sent an email to the TCM email on Feb 27th to join this program. And March 1st, Teens Can Meditate email, somebody replied with, and also mentioned date of birth and age. So do we know who that is, and do we have her sorted out?
At least she's not in group A, I don't know.
Wait, I thought we ended registrations on the 25th.
4th, yeah.
Yes, so are they not joining then?
Oh, was it like she was she was 11 years old or something, right?
I'm not sure. Okay, can